Well, hello, fellow diamond painters, young and old. Uh, it is, I hate to say this, it is 3 a.m. on Wednesday night going into Thursday morning, which would be the 27th of July, a Thursday, 2023. I'll explain in a short why I'm diamond painting at this hour, which anybody that knows me knows this is what I do. So we have the flowers, most of the kitty. We're coming over to the other flowers with the beautiful ABs and LZs. And then we're moving over to the next section where there is an iris and more sparkle. And if you notice down there on the, well, I can see the sparkle from here. And some of the sparkle that you're seeing, that is not ABs or LZs. That is just these drills. They are very, very clean and shiny. The iris does have some ABs in it, along with a few, well, what's up there is not ABs or LZs, it's just the drills. I'll soon be headed to the fountain and to the very corner. So this is Moonlight in the Garden by Bridget Voth, put out by Craftibly. Now I'm going to put you in the holder, do a tiny bit of diamond painting, and explain to you why I am doing this at 3 in the morning. So you're going to get a little seasick, because I tried this earlier and it shut itself off, and we're doing this again. So let's see if I can get it together this time. Okay. I'll turn on my light. Well, that's bright, isn't it? Let's see if I can get this together. I don't know why that keeps saying there's some kind of AEAF lock. I don't know what that is, and you may not even see it. Okay. It is bright. I think that's because of my light. But I need it to see. So, let's see. Well, that makes it worse, doesn't it? Oh my. I've never had that happen. There we go. There we go. It's whatever that was on there that caused a problem. Who knows? I don't understand phones. At least not these kind. So, okay, let me move you over just a little. All right. Now, what I'm working on is the color. It's a dark green, and it is the arrow. And it would be, well, if you can see them over here, not sure what you can see. But I'm going to attempt that, and then I'll explain why I'm on here so either late at night or early morning, however, whichever way you, you know, take it. I went ahead and did painting the wall yesterday. For some of you that know, I am painting my room and, excuse me, painting a little bit at a time. My room is not that large, but it's hard for me to, you know, climb up on a step stool and do the work without getting a little lightheaded. I get vertigo. So I do a little bit every so many days. Well, I decided, you know, yesterday I wanted to diamond paint so bad, but I knew I had already went at least, 5 days or more without doing another section of the wall. So in order to do the one section that I had to do, I had to get rid of everything off the bookcase, and then move the bookcase, and then paint the wall, and then bring the bookcase back in. Well, I decided that since I have 2 bookcases in here, I can't get this drill to straighten out. Okay, that I was going to move the one bookcase in a different area, and I have another workstation that is squared, but it has 2 leaves that flip out, and it sort of stuck out a little bit where it was and making it kind of crowded. So I moved the one bookcase to that particular wall, and then moved the little workstation on the other side of me back in a little sort of a cubby hole. Well, I ended up working on painting that wall and rearranging everything. My daughter helped me move stuff back and forth and back and forth. Well, 3 hours later, I finally got it done. And it got to where I was really tired and hungry, and it was past supper time. And my daughter said, well, we can get this over. We can get Burger King. I thought, oh man, that's great. I haven't had a Whopper in, quite a long time, because I'm staying away from that kind of stuff. So we got a Whopper. We went, we got one, came back, ate our food. I wanted to, sit down and do some diamond painting, and I was getting ready to, set it up and do a video of an update, and boom, a severe thunderstorm hit. And I mean severe. I can't get my pen past this camera. Oy. I mean, it was torrential. It just came down. There was no spit and quit on this one. It was a deluge. And the puppy went bonkers. We still call him a puppy, but he'll be a year old on the 29th. But I still call him pup. So I sat here thinking, okay, the lights are probably going to go out, something. And I couldn't get near my diamond painting because the puppy was just, climbing me like Mount Everest. And so I had to cuddle him and make sure he was doing okay. I have this a little close. I wonder if I can raise this just a little so that... Oh, I'm sorry to be doing this to you guys. And I don't want it to fall out of the holder. Please don't fall. Because I can't get my pen anywhere near this. So anyway, it did that for probably, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours, something like that. Just torrential. And lightning, thunder, the whole shebang. So at about, I don't know, I think it was, let's see, it would have been about, 9:30? Yeah, about 9:30, 10 o'clock, it slowed and got quiet, and the puppy started to calm down some, and I thought, okay, I'll wait a few minutes and I'll try and do a short video. I passed out. I was so tired that I said, well, let me lay down just a little bit or cuddle with him and, keep him, calmer, get him calmer. And I fell asleep, he fell asleep. He just fell asleep right across my stomach, and just out he went. And I woke up at midnight. And I thought, oh my gosh, I didn't do a video. I didn't do an update. Nothing. And I didn't get any of my diamond painting done that I wanted to do. I like to do hours and hours of it, to catch up, to do what my passion is. And I'd look through, videos to like have wake up. Because I was awake then. There was no way I was going to go back to sleep. So I made a cup of coffee, and I noticed that Lazy Retired Granny put up a video, which is late for her. I watched it at about 12:30. She put it up, 3 hours before that. And I'm surprised she was up and diamond painting, because usually she's, out for the count. So I watched hers, commented on hers, and I seen, nobody else, nothing else. So I thought, well, I'll just meander through YouTube, see if I could find anything, and there was nothing. So I went back to Netflix, and I'm just scanning stuff that I've watched before. But I wanted to come on and at least, show you what I've gotten done so far, and nothing is changed, or as far as any new further information. Everything is pretty much the same as far as the daily progress that I want to display to you all. I'm hoping that these next two sections that I have to do, or this sections I have to do to the left, let's see, it's Thursday. I should be able to get all of this done in the next, say, hour or so, this one area, and move on to the next sections. And hopefully by Friday or Friday night, early Saturday morning, all this will be done down here. And I'll be moving up to the cat's head and across, and getting a lot of the steps, the top part of the fountain, done. So I'm just so looking forward to seeing the cat's face. I can't wait to get to the house. I could have started at the top, I suppose, but it's just not the way I diamond paint. Well, I'm wondering, what everybody else is, like I asked before, what is everybody else diamond painting, or if they are, how far have they gotten, and are they enjoying it? Is it squares? Is it rounds? Oh, and Lazy Retired Granny, since she's the only one that put up a video that I can even comment on, your 2-pack, I guess you showed, the first one that you showed, those are gnomes, those ones, because their eyes are showing. Those are gnomes. Your next one with his little hat over his head, the snow hat over his head, that's a gonk, because his eyes are not showing. So you got gnomes and gnonks. So we'll take it from there that way. So, you keep showing your, your stash. You've got a lot of it. And it's a shame that some of them may be no longer available, because they'd be a nice purchase, for somebody who's either starting out, because they're nice, budget-friendly ones. They're really nice ones. So I don't know, 15 minutes. I wish I could be on here longer and talk about some stuff. I mean, when I cleaned my shelves out and stuff, I got rid of a bunch of statues and ornaments and, all your little dust collectors, knicky-knacks. I got rid of them. It's just one more thing for me to have to clean. And I don't suspect that any neighbors want them. I don't plan on having a yard sale. So I just, they're gone. And I can't get a grip on these with this phone here. I'm going to have to figure out how to set my camera up better, because this is just, every time I set it up for a different area, it's worse and worse. And I mean, I know I'm not a professional by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, it's just impossible for me to, figure these things out. I'm not a camera person. I don't like taking photos. I don't like making photos, taking them of other people or taking any of myself. It's just, I remember when I had back when I was about 40 some years old, I had huge camcorders. That's when the camcorders were humongous. I mean, you practically had to set them on your shoulder to, maintain them. And I thought that was high tech and major, picture taking and, high technology and everything. But boy, I'm telling you, things have really progressed to a point where it's not that I couldn't learn it and not that I don't want to learn it. It's just, I don't see the point anymore, because I don't know what I'd do with it even if I had that kind of equipment. I have no clue what I would do with it. So, I don't know where we go from here other than I'm going to continue this. I probably will be diamond painting until, I don't know, 10 o'clock in the morning. I may cat nap for an hour or so after that, and then I'll be up again. I'm not going to do any more wall painting until probably next week on Tuesday. Start again. I just have a little section by my bathroom door, just a tiny little blip there to paint. And next month I'm going to put off doing behind me, because that's the biggest section I have, and there are so many things under my daybed that it is going to flood this room when I start pulling that stuff out, and it's going to be a mess and dangerous for me to try to walk around all of it. I can try and stack most of it on the daybed, but I eventually have to have somewhere to sit, until the wall dries. So I guess I'm going to get off here, and I just wish, I had more things to talk about. I do have some other diamond art stash that I never showed, because when I was going through this stuff today and restacking the boxes and the bookshelf and stuff like that, I spotted a few that I went, gee, I didn't know I had those. And there is an app that you can put on your phone that I had seen on Facebook. I can't remember the name of the app now off the top of my head, but there's an app, and it's loaded onto my phone, and you can put in, the items that you have, and you can keep, a record of them in your phone. You can put in you know, the ones you have and the ones you've done. Now, I have a book that I put in for the ones I've finished, but it would be nice to have a record of ones I have, so I don't have to go through my stack constantly and say, okay, what do I want to diamond paint next? I can look through it on the phone and go, oh, okay, I have that one, that one, that one. Okay, I want to diamond paint that one. And also, it helps you not buy the same one over and over again, because I know that can happen. That used to happen with me with cross stitch. You know, I didn't have a record of what I had, and I had boxes and boxes and boxes of them, and not realizing what I had, I'd turn around and go, oh, I like that pattern. I wonder why I like that pattern. Well, it's because I already had it. Uh, so, well, I'm going to get myself off here, enjoy the rest of my coffee, enjoy more diamond painting that I missed out on Wednesday. And the storm finally stopped again, because it started again about 2 hours ago, and it come down like a bat out of hell again. And Puppy went to his puppy cage. We call it puppy jail. That's, you know, but he went in there and he's all cuddled up and covered, and he seems to be okay, because there wasn't a lot of thundering and stuff, but it just was torrential again. I hate to look outside to see how flooded the parts of the road is. So, well, I will try and do another update sometime Thursday or first thing Friday morning, and then do a regular video. So this one will be going up on the 27th, just like it is. But I am setting it to, I did set it to premiere or whatever, so that YouTube will allow it to get up there. It seems like it takes forever. So y'all have a good day coming. Good weekend. Like I said, diamond paint them if you got them. And have a good one. Enjoy. Hugs. Diamond painting crazy lady. Out, out, out.